For regular videos on ancient cultures and forgotten civilizations, please subscribe. Here we are walking up the partially restored causeway of King Unas to enter the ruins of his funerary complex, known as Nefer Asut Unas, which means beautiful are the places of Unas. The causeway was originally enclosed. Its walls were decorated with painted reliefs, only a handful of which still can be seen, and a narrow slit in the ceiling illuminated the walls. Unas was the final ruler of the 5th dynasty during the time of the Old Kingdom. He succeeded Jedkara Isesi and reigned at least 14 years, but possibly as many as 33.
We're here in the temple that was attached to the pyramid of Unas right there from the 5th dynasty, and we're going to be going into the pyramid. There's not much left of it, of course, because people have been plundering from it, but we can still go inside. No one knows what kind of ghosts haunt this area. Oh, we're looking here at the original pavement, the floor that was used for the temple. It's pretty cool. There's not much left, but we've got a little bit.
So here we are at the Pyramid of Unas right behind me. This was built during the 5th dynasty, and it's actually the first example of the pyramid text. So we're going to go inside and take a look.
Unas reigned during a period of economic decline, so he did not have as much money to pour into his funerary complex as others. This pyramid is smaller than that of Djoser. It once rose to a height of 141 feet, or 43 meters. But it was a true pyramid, although it was not Egypt's first true pyramid. We will see that one later in the trip. The core masonry consisted of accreted blocks encased in fine limestone.
You can still see some of the original casing stones on the pyramid here, and here they are. These ones here, don't pay them no mind, that's the reconstruction, but this is the original, and up there at the top you can see some of the original writing, and you're like, writing? On the outside of a pyramid? Yes, those hieroglyphs there, it's unusual, but on the Unas pyramid, they had them. See at the very, very top, you can see 2 cartouches there with the names of the king. Oh, wow.
Although there were several royal pyramids constructed between Djoser's and this one, this is the first one since then to contain decorated walls, and these are more elaborately decorated than Djoser's.
Oh, there's a picture of the king. Yes.
Yeah, there's a depression.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right there. Look at that.
And you can see the sea that he's holding something in his hand, and on the other side he's vanishing.
Okay.
Okay, so here we are inside the incredible burial chamber of the Pyramid of Unas, and you can see all these amazing details on the walls. This is actually the first example of the pyramid text in Egypt, and you can see them all along here. I think this is the cartouche here of Unas, and if you look at the ceiling, you'll see all these stars, and that represents the goddess Nut, who is sort of watching over everything. And if you look closely on the walls as well, you can see remnants of blue paint, which is one of my personal favorite details.
All the rooms were built with fine limestone, except for the west wall of the burial chamber and the western halves of the adjoining walls, which were made of alabaster. The burial chamber was decorated to be a microcosm of the known universe. The ceiling is painted with golden stars in a dark blue night sky. representing the place where Unas was expected to go. His stone coffin, representing the fertile earth, is made from greywacker, not basalt as was previously presumed. When discovered by archaeologists, the contents had been robbed, but a mummified left arm and hand, as well as pieces of skull, were found in the debris. The pyramid texts are a collection of spells and formulas meant to protect and guide the spirits of the king in the afterlife. Previous kings may have had such spells recited orally for them, or put into their tombs on papyrus documents, but those of Unas are the oldest to have survived, and that's because he made the choice to have them inscribed on the stone walls. They were meticulously carved in vertical columns and painted blue. They are arranged in an order that indicates they were meant to be read first near the sarcophagus, then heading out towards the door, then to the antechamber, and then through the pyramid corridor. This indicates they expected the Ba, one of the spirits of the king, the one representing his personality, to be the one reading the formulas as it exited his body and made its way to join the gods in the sky. The cult of Osiris was becoming more popular at the time of Unas, while the cult of Ra seems to have lost some of its popularity. Osiris represented kings after death. The trend of building sun temples dedicated to Ra, which had been done by earlier kings of the 5th dynasty, no longer is in fashion. But the pyramid texts found in Unas's pyramid demonstrate the importance of both Osiris and Ra in ancient Egyptian religion at the time. In the antechamber, we see these words: Unas is as that which dawns, which endures, which endures. Speaking of the sun, of course. The doers of evil shall not be able to destroy the favorite place of Unas among the living in this land forever and ever. This spell was intended to protect his favorite place, this tomb, from destruction, but sadly we can see the spell did not work as well as Unas would have wished.
It's very low down here.